Thomas, first of all, just some thoughts on the result. Obviously, we were 1-0 ahead, and it's a cruel blow right at the end of the game. It's always tough to concede so late on. What are your initial reflections?
That's the thing. We were quite happy that we are winning until the minute 90, and then we conceded in stoppage time. So however you play and you concede it in stoppage time is always disappointing, and that's how we can feel it. Because I think, especially second half time, we improved a lot from the first, and then it's one cross, and then it's at the end draw.
We always knew it was going to be a tough test coming here. They've been on a great run, 8 unbeaten, and obviously a lot of noise about David Moyes being the manager here and Goodison Park being one of the last few games. How pleased were you with the way that the team sort of dealt with that right to the end of the game? You know, came through some pressure and got the goal.
Yeah, obviously we dealt quite well with that because the pressure here is big, and they have last few games here. The fans are unbelievable, and they are as you said, many games unbeaten. So for every team here to play here is so difficult. The guys are running crazy. So it's really tough to play here. So even that because of that, it's even more tougher to not win here because we were so close.
And another goal for you here, Thomas. We talked at the training ground on Thursday, and you said that you wanted to make one more happy memory at Goodison Park after the previous goals you scored here. What is it about this place that you just love scoring about so much?
Maybe I would leave this stadium for another season, so I can score here another goal. So, but it's I don't know why is that, but I had many memories here. Scored 2 winning goals, nearly third one today. It was so close, but still it was a great goal. It was I think a good from the Jared. He passed me the ball, and I made the turn and good finish. So I was happy for that. Just still it's not the great when it was so close to get a winning goal.
And obviously there is disappointment with the fact it did end up in a draw, but look at it the other way, at 7 points from the last 4 games now and only 2 goals conceded, so a lot of positives to take into the international break.
Yeah, sure, that's another point because it's we in our mind it's still last minute, but in if we say like last few games, that what we said in the changing room, that we conceded many goals in the first half of the season, and now we conceded 2 in 4 games. Then 2 wins, 2 draws, so it's not that bad. It's maybe even good. So we can take take the positive. We have still a new manager. We have some new project here, and I believe that we can go step by step and take West Ham to the level where they deserve.
Well, Graham, obviously a little bit disappointed at the end, but it's a good point on the road and a good performance. Must be pleased with your players.
Yeah, I am. I think they gave everything for sure. A committed performance again. They look like a team out there, and we were a little bit not disappointed, but first half we felt ourselves a little bit deeper than we wanted to be. I think we fixed that half time, and second half we were a lot better, even though in the first half I still thought we had a couple of good opportunities. I thought second half we controlled more of the game, and again scored a good goal, had some more opportunities. We needed that second goal, I think, because Everton make it difficult for you with atmosphere here and the situation with them moving to a new stadium and not so many games left at Goodison. So the crowd got involved, and it's hard to control. So I feel for the players because they gave everything, but in the end we have to take our medicine and take the points.
Just on what you were saying there, the sort of noise around the fixture, obviously with David Moyes being the manager and coming to Goodison where they've not got long left. You know, they were on it from the start, and I thought the team sort of stood up to it well. You must be really pleased with how they dealt with that. Obviously it went up right to the end, but for the majority of the game they sort of dealt with everything that got given against them. Yeah,
I thought so. I thought we started the game quite well. We were quieting the crowd down. There wasn't too much happening in the game. We had probably the best chance. I think Jared a header and then another shot. I said they forced us back more than we wanted, but without creating too much. So yeah, and then second half, like I said, I thought we scored and controlled the game. It isn't easy here because there doesn't have to be too much happening, and all of a sudden the crowd's up and you feel like you're under pressure, but there isn't that much happening. So again, we needed the second goal. But disappointing to concede at the end. But overall, the players defended well as a unit, as a collective. We defended well.
So on that defence as well, we brought two players, two changes. Obviously, Dinos and Emerson came in today. How good is it having those options in defence as well, and they're all working as that unit, and only conceded 2 out of the last 4?
Yeah, no, I was happy for them. We just felt that we needed Dinos' physicality, set pieces. They're a big team, Everton, and they use that well. Ollie had such a big game on Monday, and physically, and he's just started out, so it was a good time to use Emmy's experience and his quality. I thought he did well. So yeah, the players are ready to help. That's a good thing. The subs are ready. They want to play. They're disappointed not to play, of course, but they're still ready to help, and that's good.
And Thomas popping up with another goal. He loves it here at Goodison Park. He's got a really good record here, but also just throughout this season, he's always a goal threat, isn't he?
He is, and he also defends the box well, attacks the box well. Against Everton, you need that physicality, you need that presence, and he gives us that. But it's a great finish from him, and pushes his tally on nicely. So I'm pleased for him.
And now going into the international break, what reflections will you take from this game and also the last few weeks going into the little hiatus we've got until we come back?
Well, it's just to focus on the things that we've done well, to keep the perspective, at the same time, always stuff to improve. It is what it is. We'll obviously wish the guys that are away well with their international teams, and we'll have the time, use the time wisely to have a recover and a break and a rest from this, and then build up again and be ready for the next match.
Dinos, obviously a bit of a cruel blow at the end to concede so late on, but still a draw and still positive to take. What's your overall assessment of today?
Yeah, obviously we conceded a goal in the last minute, so we are disappointed, but I think we can keep some positives today. Our team spirit, the strong performance we had, I think we deserve something more than that, and yeah, to concede in a late goal is always a bit disappointed for us.
Obviously, they've been on a good run, Everton. I think 8 unbeaten. Come here from the off, they were pressing, they were determined. They obviously seemed up for the game. We weathered that, and obviously got the goal in the second half. You must have been pleased with the defensive performance to sort of stand firm, and then obviously to go and get the goal at the other end.
Yeah, I think we knew from the beginning, because of the run as well, that it's gonna be a tough day. I think we showed the good character, team spirit. As I said, we defended really good, and yeah, at the end it was a bit unlucky for us to concede the goal in the last minutes. But yeah, as I said, it was a strong performance. We have to keep the positive, work hard, and the points will come.
What's it like, sort of physically, as a challenge for you as defenders when all that pressure's coming on at the end? You know, battling back every move, they're coming back and forth. Yeah, what's it like? Is it hard?
Yeah, so it's tough. Obviously, when you get that many balls at the end, you have to stay strong and focused. We try to give our best. We conceded the goal. I think we could manage a little bit better the situation, but yeah, we have to learn from that as well. And as I said, work harder, and we keep the positives.
Yeah, on those positives, it's 7 points from the last 4 games and only 2 goals conceded. Particularly from a defensive point of view, things seem to be going in the right direction.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. I think we showed the last games that we defend better as well. We can create some chances, and also that we are getting better in its area. So I think it's a good process.
As a defender, obviously the system now for the last few games has been a back 5. You coming into the team today, how have you found that, and how have you found working with other defenders in that system?
Yeah, we work a lot in this formation. It's so that it works a lot, especially defensively. In the last games, we cannot concede easy, and today I think was a little bit unlucky as well. So yeah, I think we try to give our best, and whatever formation our manager show us to do it as well as we can.
At the end of the first half, they were obviously awarded a penalty that got overturned. You were involved in that, in the challenge. What was your thoughts on the challenge? Obviously, the referee changed his mind.
No, it was obvious. I think we didn't really touch him. I didn't see the action again, but at that moment I knew that I didn't make any mistake. Max said the same, so it was, I think, right. I mean, the VAR also showed that it was a wrong decision that the referee made in the beginning, so everything was clear.
A good point away from home to go into the international break now. You'll go away with Greece. Are you looking forward to that now?
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward as well for these games because they are important for us. I hope we have a good training camp, and then coming back here, work for the last 2 months and get some more points.